Today in MindLab we're starting a new game called Cartagena. Now, does anyone know what a pirate is? Are you sure?
Sorry, wrong pirate.
Yeah, there we go. Alex, what is a pirate?
It's a person that lives, well, it's more in the olden days now.
Oh, really?
No, it's not.
Yeah, but olden days, typically.
It's
Yeah.
mostly known in the olden days as like a real thing then. And like people basically like live on boats, I guess.
Okay, so
And
people on
steal
boats.
Five.
Yeah, Claire?
They steal and rob other people, and they kind of they steal lots of.
Yep, they're always stealing things, robbing people.
Most people think of a pirate as one of those people on boats with swords. And
Yeah, swords, eye patches, parrot, arr,
Wooden leg.
peg leg, hats, that sort of thing. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp, that sort of thing. Look, pirates are still around today. There are parts of the world where if you're sailing a boat, pirates will come along and take your boat and take your things and capture you and kidnap you, and that sort of thing does still happen. But it's not as widespread because it's easier to catch people these days. But certainly in the old days, a very popular place to be a pirate was the Caribbean Sea, which is just south of the United States, just north of South America, and you got Mexico coming around the side. Lots and lots of little islands all around there made it perfect for pirates because they could hide their things away. There was a famous pirate prison called Cartagena, and these pirates did this mass escape, very daring escape from this prison called Cartagena. You can Google it, it's true. And they escaped out of the prison through tunnels underneath the prison onto their boats. And that's where this game comes from. So, we are playing a game called Cartagena. Is it Cartagena? It's based on that prison escape. So this game that we're playing is simulating escaping from a prison. Sound okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Bit different from the other games we've been playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit more maybe modern. So let's go through how it works. We have in our box, we have these things. Now, these will be put together to form a path out of the prison, but let's not worry about them for now. You have your mesh bag, and you're always very careful about the contents of your mesh bag. You have coloured figures in 4 different colours. These are pirates. This is a 4-player game. You get all the pieces of your colour. You have a boat that you can escape from, and you have a whole bunch of cards. Now, these cards are how the gameplay works. So there's no dice. We use cards to map our movement around the board. We have a key, we have a sword, we have a bottle, we have a flag, we have a gun, a musket probably, and a hat. There's 6 different types of cards. And at the beginning of the game, you're going to be dealt cards. So, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's get our board together. Now, it can be arranged any way you want. Absolutely any way you want. It does not matter. The boat is at one end. We all start at the front. I lied, there are 5 colours. Sorry to deceive you like that. I'm going to be blue. And this person is going to be red, and yellow, and green. Okay. Who's already finding this a little bit interesting?
Me.
Yeah, lots of hands. That's good. Now, this is a little bit frustrating because some of these cards are all turned up different ways. So when you pack up, please be very careful. So, there is also in here somewhere an arrow card. Now that will turn up as we play the game. But unfortunately it's misplaced at the moment. Not to worry. We have our colours, and each player is dealt 5 cards. Now, because we're practicing, how are we going on getting footage of the whole table? Is that working all right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. For this practice, we're going to have our 5 cards face up so we can all see what's going on. Then, what happens is that we place 10 cards. Oh. Ten cards face out. Now, our arrow card would go here, telling us that that's the direction we're going. So when the arrow card turns up, that's where we'll put it. The rest of the cards are face down. Following so far?
Yep.
All right. Now we start doing our moves. So each player, when it's their turn, can play up to 3 moves. Stop it there, Umbrella. So the way we play. I'm going to go first because I'm blue and I'm the one talking, so there you go. I have a flag, 3 hats and a bottle. Now each turn a player can make up to 3 moves. They could just do 1 if they wanted, or they could do 2. But the maximum is 3 moves. And you can go in 2 directions. When you move forward, you lose cards. When you go backwards, you gain cards. Now, that'll become interesting in just a moment. So I'm going to play one of my hat cards. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the pile here. And I'm going to move my blue player to the next hat. Now, because I have 2 more hat cards, I could play another one and move him all the way there. Or her, not sure if it's a girl or boy pirate. I could then do a 3rd move to the flag and go there. And I've moved 1 pirate into the tunnels. I'm not going to do that because I have to get all of my pirates through to the end. That's the aim of the game. So I'm not necessarily going to want to lose the cards that I've got in front of me. Because if I played my 3 cards, the next time I play 2 cards, I'm out of cards. I can't move. You cannot move unless you've got cards. So the first way you can move is by burning a card under the pile and moving your player to the next spot. When you get to the end, you're there. Now, for example, we're fast forwarding the game and this is the situation we have. I might choose, so just break up. So the second way we can move is to go backwards. And that counts as one of your potential 3 moves. We go back to a spot with a pirate on it. You can't just pick anyone, you have to go back to where there's another pirate. Now if there's 1 pirate in that spot, you take a card. And there is an extra card put on, so there's always 10 here. I could go again for a second move backwards, and because there are already 2 pirates there, I pick up 2. Then my third could be to move to the next bottle. and I put that down the bottom. So I've gone back twice, gained 3 cards, gone forward and lost 1. So I have advanced on the board, and I've picked up 2 cards. So, each turn you can move 3 times. You can move forward by using cards and returning them to the pile, or you can gain cards by moving backwards. The aim of the game is to get all of your pirates into the maze and out onto the ship. First player out wins. Remember to shake hands. Good luck.